Hello, hello, friends. Happy Monday. Hope you had an amazing weekend. Went by way too fast for my liking, but anyway, say hi as you're hopping on. I'm Sherry with Hearts and Halos. We hop on here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon Eastern Time. We hang out, we chat, we have fun, and we try to make cute things. So today's project is going to be super simple and quick. Hello, Laura. Hello, hello. Are you having hot, steamy weather like we are? It is so hot, you guys, but I like it that way. Anyway, say hello as you're hopping on. I can see people are on, but I haven't seen anybody say anything yet. So somebody say hi so I know that we're going to have comments today. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go grab my computer. Anyway, so like I said, today's project is going to be very simple. And I had several requests for people wanting to see the new, hello, Angela. Happy Monday, friends. Hey, Barb. Happy Monday. Anyway, our new sublimation iron-on, I guess they call them heat transfers. Is that what they're called? Hello, Teresa. Hey, Brenda. I'm so happy to see you guys. Hey, girl. Hey, Cindy. Anyway, they are called heat transfer decor. And this one's really, really beautiful. We'll do this one soon because I love it. It's a beautiful Christmas. Anyway, the one we're going to do today, we're going to make a tote. We are going to make a simple tote, and using this one, which I love, and it says, "This girl loves Jesus." So you can see it this way. It looks, you put it the bright side down. So anyway, you're supposed to use polyester. Hello, Dawn. Yeah, we've had so many rainstorms too. I mean, giant thunderstorms. Yesterday it was just nonstop. But anyway, that's what happens when it's hot and steamy. You have thunderstorms. Hey, Jean. All right, so I'm going to attempt to put it on a cotton because we did do one so far. The first one we tried was this one. Isn't this so pretty? And this is just a piece of one of our linen napkins, and it worked on this. So I'm kind of hoping that we'll be able to do that. Hey, Patty. Anyway, isn't that so pretty? The colors really become so much more vibrant. I'm gonna turn my heat press on. And you do have to go higher temperature with these. Anyway, we're gonna give it a try. Hey, Karen. Hey, Jan. Hello, everybody. Hi, Crystal. So I'm gonna go ahead and put an ink mat, even though there's no ink involved. We're not chalking. Thanks for sprinkling. We are just, we're just ironing. Well, we're heat pressing. We're heat pressing because, you know, I don't iron. I'm just gonna try to get this in. And this was a tote that came with one of our club designs, the blueberry ones, I think. And they sold them for a little bit, and I just like them. They're a little bit smaller, but happy Monday to you too, Mary. I had a great weekend. Thank you so much. Hope you did too. Hope everybody had a phenomenal weekend. Y'all are halfway through July already. How is this happening? Time is just flying by. And then, yeah, I know I'm backwards because Facebook took away that little button you can push to be not backwards. And I know you can use a separate device and face your phone backwards to film, and then have another device to look from, and I haven't done that. Okay. It's just the way it is. Sometimes our little social media platform is nice, and sometimes it's not. I don't know. Sorry, I have a dry throat. So anyway, you come from a long line of no iron women. I'm right there with you, Angela. All right, so remember, I will not be doing a Tidbit Tuesday tomorrow, and I won't be live Wednesday because we have my daughter's college orientation. So we've got that. That ought to be interesting. Anyway, so what you do with your iron-ons? No, it's not a new hair too, Donna. It's pool hair from yesterday. It is what it is. Hey, Casey, long time no see. Thank you for sprinkling. Won't your mat get wrecked? Keep pressing on it. Oh, Jan, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Jan, my mat would have been ruined. So yes, always protect your work surface, y'all. Always protect your work surface when you're working with an iron or a heat press because it will warp it. And I speak from experience. It comes like this and it's not fixable. So thank you, Jan. All right, so when you're doing regular heat press, when we're doing t-shirts, tea towels, things like that, I hope you're doing well. 305 is what temperature we set our heat press on. And if you're using an iron, for regular things, you're just gonna set it on cotton. And you're gonna do the same thing for this. I think cotton, even your ink mat. Oh, thank you. Again, Jan, I am not thinking. Yes, why did I put my ink mat in there? It's just gonna get all warped. Good catch, Jan, Angela says. Very good catch. Gracious sakes. It's a Monday. What about the sticky mat? Yeah, thanks, Nancy. Jan just had me pull it out because I wasn't thinking. Yeah, sticky mat, fork mat, none of them like heat. So anyway, thank you guys for always having my back. I appreciate you. All right, so you put the pretty side down, okay? Pretty side down onto your surface. And again, you're supposed to use a polyester type, something with polyester in it. This is like 100% cotton. So fingers crossed it works. If it doesn't, we're learning together. These are new. These heat iron-on transfers, they just came out with our brand new release, which has got so much good stuff. Comment new if you want me to send you a link to all of the new goodies because there's some amazingness happening in there, y'all. All right, I just want it to be straight and centered. I think this will make a really nice, hey Kim, like if you have Bible study or July and August are super popular times for vacation Bible school, wouldn't this be like the cutest tote for something like that? Because it says this girl loves Jesus. I just really like it a lot. Okay, so back to the heat press. It's set at 360 degrees, y'all, instead of 305. Ooh, here's the other thing I almost forgot. You want to secure it. You want to tape it down because it cannot move. If it moves, you run the risk of it smudging. That's the only way I can describe it. Good morning, Peggy. I was just thinking about you. So we're gonna go ahead and tape it down. Now there is evidently some, I thought I had some, but it's not here. They gave us some at ChalkCon. There is some heat resistant tape, believe it or not. I used just my regular old placement tape, my Chalk Couture placement tape on the last design that it's the only one I've ever tried. The apples, that's the only one I've ever done. And it didn't scorch it or anything like that. You want to put that on a jacket? Oh, that would be really nice on a jean jacket. I just found a jean jacket. I have so many jean jackets. I just found one when I was cleaning out a closet that's really nice. And I thought, oh, that's going to be a good one to chalk on. Could you, oh, the temperature, Peggy, 360 instead of 305 with a heat press. And if you're using an iron, and yes, you can use an iron, our team leader has been really good about experimenting, and she tried it with an iron, and she set it at high, super high cotton, obviously no steam, and did it for 2.5 minutes. So, all right, so I just want to make sure that this is not going anywhere. You cannot move it, or it will be ruined. You just bought heat-resistant tape on Amazon. Okay. Hey, Colleen. Oh, yay. You got my happy mail? I'm so glad. I was getting worried because I sent it a long time ago. Anyway, I'm glad it finally got there. And you're welcome. All right, so now that we've got our heat mat and everything out of there, good morning, Sally. We're going to get our heat press out, set at 300. You put your parchment paper over your design, 360 degrees, and 60 seconds. Instead of 30 seconds, we have it set at 60 seconds, and you're supposed to apply pressure. Can you see my muscles bulging? Sorry. Oh, anyway, I need more coffee. My daughter had an early doctor's appointment, so I'm up early, didn't get enough coffee, Anyway. Oh, you're so welcome, Colleen. I was trying to give you lots of ink for your friends. Anyway, I'm applying the pressure. We're only halfway there. Put a little elbow grease into it, y'all. Sit on it. Yeah, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Ooh. 15 seconds to go. You got your Happy Meal too? Yay. I'm so glad. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I've got more going out. Y'all, it's been really, really busy. So I know I owe several of you Happy Meal, and it's coming. I've got the piles made, but I am leaving early tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping to get it out today. If I don't, I will get it out as soon as I get back from orientation. All right, y'all. Parchment paper off. Tape off. Let's see. Oh no, the bottom part didn't work. Put it back. It's okay. You know what? I didn't get the very bottom, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope I didn't ruin it. I didn't get the bottom all the way on, you guys. Well, the good news is I have another one. They come 2 to a pack, you guys. The heat transfers come 2 to a pack. They're very, very reasonably priced. Very reasonably priced. And I have another side to my tote. I'm just trying to think positively, y'all. This has been a day. Anyway, it's okay. It's all good. The colors turn out so pretty when you apply the heat press to it. It's unbelievably the vibrancy that the colors emerge. Is that the word? Oh my goodness, you guys. It'll be okay. It's a Monday. Thank y'all for understanding. You know what? It happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us. It is what it is. 7, 6. We shall see. My only concern is that I didn't line it up properly when I put it back down. Okay. Okay. The moment of truth. It worked! Oh my gosh, there was much rejoicing. A little bit of the U didn't. What part is that? Is it the J? It worked. Oh my goodness. Phew. Isn't that so pretty? I know it's backwards. I'm so sorry. Look at the colors. This girl loves Jesus. I love this, you guys. I love this. Isn't that so fun? Now, where I messed up, there's a tiny bit of kind of distressedness there. But, oh my goodness, isn't that so fun? I always have a case of the Mondays. I do. This one especially because it's just not a normal morning. But anyway. Yep, none of us are perfect, only God. Anyway, isn't it fun, you guys? And I like it too with the blue handles. Isn't that so? Do you see how much brighter the colors come out? And I really love the, kind of like the floral vibe in this. It's, kind of groovy. That's the only way I can describe it. Yep, it did work out. I need to have more faith in myself, right? But, you know, it is what it is. Thank you for the hearts, my friends. Okay, so super, super simple. I'm really, really very much loving these iron-ons, you guys. So incredibly easy. So fun. All right, so we're going to put that to the side, and we're going to do, since I can't do a Tidbit Tuesday tomorrow, we're going to do one more project, quick and easy. Thank you. I'm going to turn my heat press off. I don't need that any longer because it's going to start yelling at me. I can't believe and this is a brand new one. I almost ruined it. Thank you all for having my back. I appreciate you a lot. All right, now remember, when you're putting the protective side back onto your ink mat, make sure you've got the sticker on the outside because it makes a difference. Hey, babe. All right, we're gonna play with a little bit of resin. You all asked to see this done on a Tidbit Tuesday, and since I can't do a Tidbit Tuesday, oh, thank you. It did come out pretty, didn't it? Since I can't do a Tidbit Tuesday tomorrow, I thought, we'll do a Tidbit Tuesday here. Oh, okay, these are, I get this question a lot. They're one-time use, obviously. Once you use them once, that's it. And I think that's why you get 2 to a pack, or in case you mess up. But anyway, 2 to a pack, which is super cool. And even though I had that big, giant, heavy thing, my mat's a little wobbly, but it's gonna go back, so it's okay. I think it already did go back. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to make, this is my bookmark mold. And I know a lot of you asked if I would show how to use the bookmarks, and this is gonna be a gift. So I thought it would make a really cute, especially if you're gonna use this like for, a lot of people use like a tote like this for their Bible study. I thought it would be cute to make a little bookmark to go with it. You think that'd be a cute gift? Good morning, Linda. You have a shirt to make for a friend? That would make a really, really sweet shirt. Okay, so let's get our resin out. And I have some of my, and I have had so many people ask me where I got my foil flakes for the whopping $1.99, and I don't remember. It was one of the craft stores. Or it may have been Amazon, I don't know. But they're not, it's not gold leaf, that's expensive. This is just inexpensive foil flakes. They look just like gold leaf, you guys, they do. All right, so what we're gonna do, and this is just how I do it. There's a lot, I think so too, Angela. There are a lot of different ways you can do this, and you know what? I am gonna get my little glove on because it's really sticky when you get it on your hands. You're curious, does the thing feel like a vinyl, or does it feel like you inked it with chalk? It feels just like I inked it with chalk. It just feels like it feels like it was born in the fabric. It does not feel like vinyl at all. It's smooth as silk, you guys. It is really, really fun. I missed that. I don't know. What are you gonna try, Peggy? So yeah, good question, Amy. It feels perfect. What are we gonna learn? Peggy, what are you gonna be teaching us? So anyway, I am putting on a glove because the stuff is like ridiculously sticky. So I'm gonna put a light layer down into my mold. Good morning, Diane. We need all the info we can get. Ask and you shall receive. What info do you want? That's why I'm here. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit down in here. Now it's got this little peg thing. That little peg thing is where your hole will be for your bookmark, so you can put like tassels and I'm just gonna do a light layer all the way around, and then I'm gonna heat set it. Oops, I forgot my little light. I could put it outside. You can totally heat or cure it. That's the word, cure, not heat set. I've got heat set on the brain. You can totally cure your design with the sun. Or you can use your little UV, it's UV resin, so it needs sunlight or fake, UV light. And if you get bubbles, you can get rid of them simply by using a heat tool. All right, I didn't get it covered very well. You can see where you have it covered. It would be helpful if it was colored though, wouldn't it? Oh, you know what? I wonder if it would work, would be kind of fun. I'm gonna have to go grab my flashlight, y'all. I wonder if like inks, like ink oxides, I wonder if they would work. All right, I have a couple of bubbles, so I'm just gonna grab my tool and give it a little blow. You can also use lighter. I've heard people say you can use a lighter. They just pop with the heat. That one doesn't seem to want to pop. All right, I'm gonna grab my light real fast. Do I have it up here? No, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab my my resin light, my UV light. Where are Got my handy dandy light. This is a UV flashlight, so when you turn it on, it's got the UV light, and we're gonna go ahead and just hold it over here. Now you can, you would rather use a lighter as it can melt. Oh, you wouldn't use a lighter because it might melt the mold? That's a good point. I'm not gonna use a lighter either because you can just spray your heat tool on it, easy peasy. Also, just to let you know, they do sell UV lights on Amazon that are like bigger, so you don't have to sit there and move your little flashlight around. In all honesty, I typically just use the good old sun. I set it outside for like a couple of minutes and it's totally set up at that point. In which case, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there while I gather my ingredients and remove these stickiness. Y'all are like having all kinds of conversations without me. I'm kidding. It's good. I'm glad that y'all help each other. I'm gonna put this out in the sun. Woo. It is bright, bright, bright out there, you guys. It's not gonna take long at all. It literally only takes a matter of minutes, you guys. It's super fun. If you haven't tried resin yet, oh my goodness, give it a try. All right, so we're still gonna need that. We're gonna use some gold flakes. I'm only making one, although I probably should just make a whole line of them since I've got all the stuff out, but we're just gonna go ahead and make one. And I have some, you can get all kinds of fun pressed flowers and things on Amazon. Do you get the mold and everything from you? Yes, Laura, I've got it all. Just message me. Tell me what you want and I'll make you a custom link. But yes, the mold, and then the UV resin. This stuff is the best, you guys. The regular resin, I'm not knocking it. I use the resin that you have to mix that comes with 2 things, but that takes 24 hours to cure, but it's great for large projects. For the small projects, I just ordered some fun molds for jewelry. And I can't wait to make, like, it's all the rage to have like the clear acrylic or resin necklaces with like little flowers and things. But anyway, you can get tons and tons of these fun little pressed flowers on Amazon or at the craft store, I'm sure. But you know what? You can also make them in the microwave. I've seen people do it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to. All right, so I have some fun little itty bitty flowers because I was looking at my colors in my tote. And these are kind of more vibrant. These are more muted. You guys, this is the coolest thing ever. Oh, it's okay, Trish. Anyway, so we got some flowers. We've got some gold. I should have brought, you know what? I should have brought some tweezers. I'm gonna go grab I bet you it's already done. So let's go grab it out of the sun because the sun is our friend and is going to help us cure our resin. Lickety split. Where am I needle nose pliers? First I can't find them. There. All right, hold on. Coming back. Whew, it's hot out there. Whew. Y'all, it is hot. Hot, hot, hot out there. Hey, Linda. All right, so I don't have any tweezers handy, but I've got my needle nose pliers. Okay, so it's completely set up. I don't know if you can see that, but let me knock on it. See how, so this one doesn't have anything in it, but this one does. Completely set up just from being in the sun for that itty bitty amount of time. Okay, so the side down here, this is gonna be your smooth side. So you're gonna wanna put your things the opposite direction, same as we did with the sublimation or the heat transfer, because that's gonna be your smooth side. And I've made some of these before, but anyway, let's put a couple of gold flakes down. I really love this stuff, you guys. It's so much fun. Here's a big one right here. And I like taking small pieces of it. I like them when they're kind of a little bit smaller. It just adds a little something, something. I think a little touch of elegance. I think anything gold adds a touch of elegance. So remember, whatever side you put down is going to be the side that you see on the smooth side. You can sand it. Like if you have rough edges, you can sand it. But it also, if you sand the front of it, it kind of, it roughs it up. So I'm just going to do little flakes here and there. Just a little bit, just a wee bit. Because y'all know me, I add gold to everything. All right, so this one I think kind of like mimics some of the colors in here. So which side do I want down? That side. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. You can do it however you want to. I know, I think it's hot everywhere, you guys. And I thought this would be kind of pretty. Oops, wrong side. Come here. Remember, you want your bright side facing down, facing away from you. And that needs to be snipped because there's a little piece that's hanging off the edge. Get that off of there. And you can do this any way you want. I know, are y'all talking the Christmas stuff is already out? I'm not ready. Can I just say that? I'm not ready. I'm gonna move you up some. Oops, which is the front, which is the back? That's the back. And then I've got some leaves. You know, I think it's easier just to use your fingers, goodness gracious. Hey, Anne. We made a fun iron-on tote that says, "This girl loves Jesus." And we're gonna put some leaves in here. And maybe a little bit more gold. And then I have this fun little purple flower that I thought would be cute. I'll put you right down there, right in between those. And then a couple more reds. I'm trying to sort of mimic the colors in my Jesus tote. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm concentrating. Can you tell? Yeah, we have, it's 72% humidity here. It's like so steamy out. And you know, I'm always complaining about it being cold, and then it gets hot. I'm not complaining about the heat, in all honesty. I love it. I really do. I am a huge fan of hot. Where do I want you? Right there. We need a little more, we need a little more glitter. We need a little more golden glitter. It's stuck to the side, y'all. Everybody needs a little glitter in their life. Down here. Tweezers are a good idea, you guys. I highly recommend having some. I'm gonna order a pair of tweezers just for my resin stuff. I wanna do a bunch more of this. It's so much fun. My friend Lynn's been having all kinds of fun. Her granddaughter has been making really beautiful projects. You want to enjoy this? I totally agree. Ooh. I feel like summer just started. We had such a late start to summer this year. All right, that ought to be enough. All right, then what you're gonna do is you're going to then, need a little something up there. What do we need up there? Just a little something. Up in that corner. It seems lonely. All right, so now we're gonna fill it up. You worked with resin years ago and your project turned yellow. You know what? I think they've really upped the game in the world of resin, because I have not heard, and obviously this is new to us. We're just kind of getting going with the resin, but I have not heard that. I have not heard that complaint. So hopefully they've made everything better. Oh, y'all, this foil stuff really sticks. Get off. Can't get it stuck to me. Oh, for crying out loud. Gracious sakes. All right, a little piece fell off, so we're just gonna throw it in here. You gotta be careful with this foil stuff. It can be messy, messy. Messy, messy, Marvin. Okay, so now we are going to fill up our tray. And yes, the stuff can move. I mean, I suppose there's probably a better way to do it. I clearly am no expert at this. I will tell you though, this little bottle of resin, it goes a long way, you guys. I have made so many projects and I still have plenty. You just want to make sure you're covering everything. And you'll be able to tell as you're doing it. Hey, Sarah, thank you for sprinkling. And you can also have something to kind of push it down if it kind of tries to rise up above. So some of that gold might look like it's floating, which I'm totally fine with. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. All right, then you can kind of try to get a flavor. So there's some there that needs more. That gold is floating. And then we're gonna put it right back outside, you guys. You like my really scientific way of seeing if I've got everything covered? All right. Thanks for sprinkling. Thank you for the stars, Brenda. You guys, we have to pick. Who do we pick for July? I can't remember. Oh, we're gonna do relief for Texas. We just have to find a really good. I'm pushing these down because they're trying to rise above my resin level. Get down. Get down in there. Does anybody know of a really good relief for Texas relief? I mean, I know we can do Watts of Love. That's our chalk partner. Okay, now, let's go stick it back outside. Okay, hopefully this is gonna completely be covered. I think it needs a tiny bit more. And that little feller's trying to sneak out too. Get down in there. All right, let's go put it out in the sun. Okay, guys. I'll figure out what y'all are talking about when I hop off here and check my messages after the fact. All right, you guys, I spilled. Maybe walking around with wet resin filled to the brim is not the brightest idea. Next time I'm gonna use my flashlight. Samaritan's Purse. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Samaritan's Purse, you guys. I have. Anyway, drop in the comments because we're gonna donate our stars money for July. To relief for all those beautiful souls in Texas. Praying so hard for them. So hard. Anyway, so that's gonna take a couple of minutes to cure. And they say 2 to 4 minutes, I believe. Thanks for sprinkling. Oh, that's okay. Anyway, so tell me what your thoughts are for good charities for our July stars money. For our new friends, we donate our stars money every month to somebody new. that we picked together because our community is amazing and interactive. And it's a beautiful place if you're new around here. Thanks for the stars, Donna. So anyway, all of the stars money this month goes to Texas Relief. And I'm very, very interested if you all have, I mean, Samaritan's Purse is obviously a good option, but if you all have any other options. All right, so now we need to know what color tassel we're gonna use. Let's get this out of here. So on our keychain, we're gonna pick a tassel. I picked a couple of them out because here's my plethora of tassels. Do you think I have enough? Oh, they're all falling apart. Come here. I can't lift it. Here's my plethora of tassels. So I have all of these colored tassels. Purple is definitely not the right color. What color tassel should we use? I'm gonna pull them all out and we can look at that one might not be bad. Kind of matches the green in there. What do you guys think? So it's got some blues. I don't have any navy. Too bad because it's more of a navy. I think these might be a little bit too bright. Then I've got an orange and a red. That's kind of bright. Got like a natural color, peachy color. Oh, that might be good, the peachy color. Natural color. These blues I don't think really match very well. Tell me what you think, you guys. I'm trying to match the vibe. See, those blues I think are kind of bright. I don't know, I'll leave them there just in case y'all like them. We also have like a kind of a cool, ooh, that might be the winter chicken dinner, you guys. Look at that color. It kind of like blends in with the greens. It's more of a kind of a grayish green. Or we've got like the teal-y color. This kind of orangey color is kind of fun too. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, we have a stars party going, y'all. We have a stars party going. You like the peachy color? Which one? This one or this one? I think those are kind of cool too. This darker peachy color. This one's pretty nifty too though. The red is too orangey. The blues are not dark enough. So we're gonna do this process of elimination. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Cindy, for the stars. You guys, we're in a stars party. It looks like we're about halfway through. It's hard for me to tell. Can somebody tell? The darker peachy, you like this one? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dawn, you're voting for 4. You like this one? Diane, are you talking about this one? You like the orange peach colors. Well, so far everybody's liking the orange peach colors. This one's boring, so we're gonna take that one out. Goodness gracious, do you think I have enough of these little fellers? Let's move you over here. And that one. All right, so we're gonna vote on these 3. We're voting on these 3. Thank you, Angela. So we are in a stars party. I think that one's too bright. It's between these 2. It's between those 2, my friends. So we've got 1 and 2. We're down to 1 and 2. Hey, Constance. What a pretty name. Dark peach. Mercy Chefs are providing meals to families, first responders, and volunteers that are impacted by the flood. That's a good one. We achieved it. We achieved it. You guys, we have not achieved a stars party in a long time. Whoop, whoop. Yay, congratulations, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very good cause. I will be adding to the donation. Since I can't figure out how to add stars to my own stars parties, my husband and I will be adding to whatever they send me for the stars money, we'll be adding to it personally as well. Okay, it seems like it's overwhelmingly this color. That's cool. This is a really pretty color too, but I think you're right. I think that one is the winter chicken dinner. Peggy says 2, Donna says 2, Laura says 2. Karen, I think you're outnumbered. No offense. I thought it was really pretty too. Anyway, thank you guys so much. So much. Good morning. Good morning, Irene. Welcome to any of our new friends. All right, I'm gonna go run outside to my sun curing station. There you go. Hey, Lena, let me go grab the resin stuff. Alrighty. It's hot, hot out there. Alrighty, so, like I said, thank you, Kathy. Thank you for the stars. Y'all are amazing. You really, really are. All right. Goodness gracious, you guys. We got 1,100 stars. You all are rock stars. It's all going to charity. It's a great cause. I just want to help those people. I want to hug those people. But I will just pray. Not just. It's powerful. All right, so let's pop this out. Let's see. Are you done? Are you cured? That sounds weird. All right, I'm gonna have to do some sanding because I messed it up. I spilled. Ooh, you know what? The bottom of the, sometimes you gotta get the bottom too, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do the bottom because the bottom still appears to be a little on the sticky side. So I'm glad I noticed that. And you can just set it right on there. All right, so while we're waiting for the curing, that's so pretty, isn't it? Anyway, I think this would make a fantastic Bible study bag or vacation Bible school bag or just any bag. This girl loves Jesus. This is just so, so pretty. I'm excited about it. I know, praying so hard. My heart hurts for them too. Is the tassel on the bag the chosen color? Yes, it was overwhelmingly this color. So it was between this color and this color were the final two. But this one's just happy. That one's just a happy color. All right, let's move this on down. So anyway, I did put together a kit, tote bag, not with the blue handles though, just a regular tote bag, and the This Girl Loves Jesus transfers, which you get two to a bag. They come two. When you get them, they look like this, and there are two in there. So anyway, just comment Jesus. People are gonna think we're praying, which is good. Comment Jesus if you want the kit, and if you want any resin, just comment resin, and I will help you. Hey Claudetta, thank you for sprinkling. We made an iron-on tote bag. If you're just hopping on, this is with our new iron-on heat transfers. The winter does show up really, really well, doesn't it? That's why it's the winter. All right, let's hope that this is enough. We'll do it for a second anyway. Roxy is underneath the table. She doesn't like the heat, so she's snoozing. She likes the hardwood floors because it's nice and cool. All right, I think that ought to do it, you guys. Let's check. Tiny bit right there. You love the tote? I do too. Diana's asking, where do you find where to send the stars? Can somebody tell Diana how to do the stars? All right, we're just carrying this a tiny bit more. It's really pretty though. Okay, I think we are good. It's amazing how quickly it cures, you guys. Look how pretty that is. Here, I'll get something behind it so you can actually see. I need something white, and it just comes right out of the mold, and where it was, it's not sticky. It just comes out perfectly. It's really amazing. There's no cleanup. That's what I love about it. All right, I'm gonna put this on white so you can actually see it. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I think this might clash with the red. It matches the tote really well, but it doesn't really match the bookmarker that well. Look how pretty that is, you guys. I'll put the white back on it. Isn't that so pretty? All right, we're gonna have to sand around the edges. Now that we have the bookmarker out, we're gonna have to revote, y'all. Now that we have the bookmarker out, Well, let's get our sander out first. You can just sand, like I've got some roughness around the edges. You can totally sand your edges without worrying about it because I spilled. So it's got a little bit of excess where I spilled. And it comes right off, just like decoupage. It's kind of crazy. Isn't that pretty? But it makes it smooth as silk. So if you have rough edges, just give it a light sanding. It's amazing how quickly it smooths. It's really very fascinating if you think about it, isn't it? Isn't it fun? You can make your own bookmarks, you can make keychains. There. Now, oh my gosh, y'all, it's smooth as silk. To the left of your comment box, there will be a star. Click on it. You might need to slide your comment so you can see it. Okay, yeah, I can see it all the way in the bottom left side of the screen. There's a star. A big, chunky kind of a star. All right, so let's get our tassels back out, y'all. I don't know if that tassel goes with it very well. Let's put it on the parchment paper because you can see it better. It's got a lot of really pretty colors, but it's got more blues and purples, maybe purple. Although the purple does not go with that. We might have to go with a total neutral, y'all. Maybe we go with a neutral. What do y'all think? I'm thinking we're just gonna go with a neutral one, you guys, because this one very much does not go with our bookmark. Tell me what y'all think. I think we're just gonna do this pretty neutral one. We'll let the Jesus tote be the star. There you go. All that voting for nothing. So these tassels, you can see, now can you see there's a hole here? And this side's a little lumpy. That's the back. So I'm just going to press my little loop through there. You might need the help of your skizzers. And then we'll attach it to the tote. And it will be a fun gift to some sweet Jesus-loving lady or girl. And you put it through, then grab your tassel, pull that through. Ta-da! And then you have this adorable bookmark with this tassel that needs a trim. What happened to you? That one is all unruly. And now you have this cute tassel to go with your Jesus tote. So anyway, those are our projects for today. You've got a fun resin bookmarker and this girl loves Jesus tote. So I hope you enjoyed today's projects. Those bookmarks would be cute with grandbaby's pictures in them. Ooh, that would be adorable. Yes, you can totally put resin over pictures, Peggy. I've seen it done on Pinterest. You could totally do that. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you, Anne Marie. So those are our projects for today. I hope you guys enjoy them. Anyway, comment Jesus if you want the tote with the transfers. If you just want the transfers, you can just click remove on the tote. If you want resin, let me know and I can get you the mold and the resin. So you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Also comment new if you want to see the new stuff. It's so amazing. Oh, let me show you. This was our finalized project on the kitchen closed and our fun, fancy little bow. Look at her face. So anyway, that was the project we did last week. And then this is the one I made yesterday. And we're Redskin stands, so these are our colors. This is that new Cabernet color. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I realized I probably should have positioned my football up a little higher, so I have a lot of white here, but I'm not gonna be bothered with that. But this is the 'Tis the Season. This one's low quantity, and I know a lot of you wanted it. Don't wait, it's low quantity. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm gonna get some handles and make one into a tray. Wouldn't that be so much fun for like Super Bowl or for, you know, football parties? Put some handles here and make this a serving tray. Yep, message me, Laura. Anybody ever wants any custom links, just message me. I'm happy to put them together for you. So anyway, you like the cow? I think it's adorable too. All right, you guys have an amazing, amazing week. I won't be back till Thursday. orientation tomorrow and Wednesday. So I will be back Thursday and Friday. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. Stay safe, stay cool. Thank you, Anne Marie. If you have any questions or anything, drop them below and I will get to you as soon as I hop off of here. Thank you, Judy. You guys have an amazing day.